So, I'm just gonna quickly, because I'm gonna forget. Let me see if there's anything I can't. I don't think so. So I've already done that. So that's an old address. Um, yeah. So, um, right here though. So Sandy Henry, you know what's funny about this? The problem is the letter. The problem is the letter. We need a lot more information. When was I to? Can you always in these letters? They should be way more specific. You communicate on this date and this date and this date. Said this person, this person, and this person. But because what is this? What does this mean? What do you mean? How did I do? Anyway, but what I'm gonna say is Sandy Henry. This really, like looking back, seems highly inappropriate. I think that's why I said I'm not saying, well, her behavior did seem inappropriate towards me, but don't think I mean inappropriate. She didn't ask me out, not that that would matter. It's not like, that it would be inappropriate whether it was women, um, because she's someone with tax paid coming to my home with my address, trying to provide family support who's yelling at me and not explaining anything. But anyway, my Aunt Mary Mason worked with Sandy Henry at Umpqua Training and Employment, UT&E, where, and I don't know for sure if, so either Sandy Henry got fired for like coming to work drunk, I believe, is the rumor. I wasn't there. And then went to work for Department of Human Services as a family counselor. But what I can say that I remember is that her husband had died and like she had a hard time. So I don't know which period of time, except I can see a switch of, I also already, like the thing about Sandy and my aunt working together is one story, but I also knew who she was from UT&E too, because that's a place where they paid for me to go to college, and I went to college. I was pregnant during part of it. I mean, it was like, gosh, when I think about what a busy person I've been my whole life. And so I knew her from UT&E myself and through my own connection. So when she was working at this place and came to my house, I just felt like that just seems it didn't necessarily dawn on me that it was inappropriate, but I remember feeling that way. And then when I didn't want to work with her anymore, this is the type of letter I got. So I'm just going to document that here, and then I'm going to go move on and go do the next chore. The next, what do we call these? Well, I need to reapply for services, so I'm going to pause here.
Options. To apply for benefits or renew your benefits, press 1. To schedule an appointment, including rescheduling a missed appointment, hello, thank you for calling One Customer Service. My name is Francesca, and may I have your social security number, case number, please? Verify your date of birth.
Yeah, it's 10/12/79.
Thank you, and also your phone number.
Yeah.
You and how may I assist you today?
Yeah, I just got a notice in the mail that my benefits would be ending, so I needed to reapply. And so I just was hoping I could do that.
Oh. Yes, of course, we could better assist you with renewing your SNAP benefits over the phone. And to better assist you, I would have to transfer you over to the eligibility department, where they could better assist you with renewing your SNAP benefits.
Oh, okay, great.
Perfect. And before I do transfer you over, is there anything else that I can assist you with for today?
No, that's all.
Okay, well, thank you for calling me. Have a great rest of your week. Just a second while I go ahead and transfer you over.
Okay, you too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, yeah, I just got a notice in the mail to apply for services, so I was trying to reapply.
I am so sorry. The phone is breaking up. Do you have me on speakerphone, Jim?
I do, yes.
Okay, we might have to take it off the speakerphone. For some reason, the phone's breaking up really bad, and I can't understand you. I can hear your voice, but I didn't get what you said.
Okay, well, maybe I can hold it closer to my mouth. Does this help? I have a hearing issue with my right ear, and this phone in particular, and so I can't hear it unless it's on speaker, and even then, I have issues because it's like I don't think it's like a high quality phone.
All right, so I can hear you now. Can you hear me
Okay.
okay?
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's start over.
Okay.
This is Lori with Origin Packaging Services. How can we help you?
Hi. Yeah, I just I got a letter in the mail that my benefits will end and it's time to reapply, and that's all I'm doing. Just reapplying.
Okay, do you have your case number or social security number, Randy?
Yes, I do.
Just a moment here.
We have this for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I should be done here pretty soon.
All right, and your name and date of birth, please.
Yeah, my name is Nancy Hamilton, and it's 10/12/79.
Perfect. And a good return phone number for you, just in case we have a call back. I can call you back, please. And what we have here. So yes, your SNAP is due to renew. So let's get you taken care of.
What's that?
I'm showing that your SNAP is due to renew, so let's get you taken care of.
Yes, thank you. You said taken care of. Okay. I was like, I don't know what she asked me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Like I said, it's hard for me to hear on this phone.
Well, hopefully we can work through this okay.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Get you taken care of.
Yes.
Yay. Okay. All right, and Nancy, are you currently working?
No.
Okay. So what I'm currently doing is I'm just going through the screens to see if the system has any questions for us so far.
Okay.
All right, and are you paying for rent or utility expenses?
Not currently, no.
Okay. And do you live with a roommate, or a roommate live with you?
Yes. Well, I live in the house that I paid off for my parents like 20 years ago, and my dad's 73, and he has dementia now, and so, the situation has changed.
Okay. Okay, so you are providing care for your father, is that what I understood?
Well, my mom does most of the care. It's just, we work together type of situation.
Okay.
When we can.
So you are providing you're assisting in providing care for your father, correct?
Yes, when I can, yes.
Okay. So, do you and your mom and dad purchase and prepare your meals together or separate?
Separate. Currently.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So the reason being is that if you were purchasing and putting meals together with mom and dad, then all three of you would have to apply together.
No, we've never. No, I've been on my own case for years.
Okay. Okay. And Nancy, do you have any cash, checking account, savings account,
Nope.
anything like that?
No, I do not.
Okay. Mom and dad give you any money for providing care?
No, they do not.
All right. I cannot believe this is the end of July almost.
I know. I feel like I'm one of the fortunate ones because I have an air conditioning and I, cleaned it out and it works so well. It's almost too cold. So I know other people are waiting for, the repairman. So I've been fortunate that way.
I have been so blessed. I actually early in the season, I live in RV, and early in the season, my air conditioning went.
Oh no!
But I'm
Yes.
grateful that I was able to do that because I don't know how people do it.
I know these 104 days. I mean, it'll kill some of us. We can't. It's not a joke to some of us. It'll kill us. You can't. It's not all of us can do it anymore. I know.
All right, Nancy, would you like to register to vote today?
I already am.
Okay. Do you have much smoke where you're at?
No, not right now. There's years though where just weeks at a time it gets real bad out here, but some summers. Obviously from the fires, but so far we're okay. Oh.
Right. All right, Nancy, do I have your verbal permission to process your SNAP benefits for you today?
You sure do.
All right, I am going to run eligibility, make sure I have not missed anything here.
Okay.
All right. Medical is still good and ongoing, and your SNAP is still good and ongoing. You'll continue to receive $291 a month.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. Do you have any questions for me?
I do just have one question. It's not. I'm not concerned about it. I see how you ran my case, and I'm totally fine with it. But I am looking at the exemption list, and maybe you could just give me extra information that would be helpful. But it says everyone that's not in Multnomah County or Washington County is exempt for work requirements for 2024. Is that correct information?
Check it out.
I'm just reading it off your website.
Okay.
I think it's meant for like SNAP benefits, and if you're like an able body, what do they call it?
Correct.
ABAW, right? And so, but for right now, it's saying that everyone, unless you live in Multnomah or Washington County, you're exempt for 2024 is what it says.
Correct.
Okay, I just wondered if it if
You are also you are also exempt because you're helping care for your father.
right, and I know that's also an exemption. So I just wondered if it's pulling up in your system like the other exemption, or it doesn't. It's fine because either.
It is not.
Okay, that's really what I wondered. I just are so you on your guys' end, it's not giving you that as an exemption for other people. And and did I
Correct. It is giving you the exemption because you're helping care for your father.
right? But I mean it.
Correct.
But like other exemptions would be like children under age. I mean, of course, anyone outside of Multnomah County and Washington County. But typically, like if it wasn't that right now for 2024, it would be things like kids under age 6, right? Stuff like that.
Correct. Or if you have some kind of a medical condition. And the way the ABOB letter comes out, I think it says something about you have a disability that keeps you from working.
Right.
And a lot of people think about a disability as far as receiving Social Security or having a doctor say that you're disabled. And that's not truly what it means.
Right.
It means that if you have any type of a medical condition, and it does not have to be physician notated, it can be medical, physical, emotional, anxiety, depression, anything like that.
Right.
Can exempt you as well.
Right. Or 2 years of
All you
dental
have to do is
dental emergencies. People have 2 years.
Yeah.
I've seen people have 2 years of
Right.
dental emergencies. Yes, over and over and over.
Right.
So, okay, I just wondered. I was only asking if you guys if it's working on your end, or if it doesn't pull up any. You don't ever even see that on your end. Actually, you know what's another good question to ask? Who am I talking to? A call center in like Salem type of thing with the 1-800 number, or
I am a call center. I work for the VET, which is the Virtual Eligibility Center, and I am actually in Central Oregon.
oh, okay. Because I did wonder. I thought, does it kick? Because like I'm from Douglas County, like specifically Drain, but like Roseburg area, and I wonder, do they have call centers? Does it kick us around to call centers? How does this work? I'm just curious. No, it doesn't matter. Just
So, actually, how it works is, the only good thing that came out of COVID is I now get to work from home. And I am now working in what they call, like I said, the VEC Center, which is the Virtual Eligibility Center. And so we have the call center. And when I got done with the previous client, I got everything taken care of, and then I hit a button and let the system know that I am available to take another call, and that's how I wound up with you.
nice. Which is, I mean, I'm not. So are you at a? I don't. This doesn't matter. I shouldn't. I feel like I almost think it's rude to ask. But because of COVID, everyone started to be able to do work at home, which doesn't work for everybody, which is true, but it does work for some people.
True.
Do they have stuff like that
True.
within the state yet, or no? You guys all have to go to a call center like type location.
So no, we still have storefronts, stores that are still open. We have
Uh-huh.
services store, what we call storefront offices. So we still have those offices open in areas throughout the state.
Yeah,
And so of course we have.
it makes
like you
sense.
say,
It makes
working
sense.
from home works for some of us, and
Yeah.
some people are working from home, and so they get to work in the storefront offices.
Right. Probably most employees are employed actively through the call center, but I'm glad to hear that they do have, that hasn't gone away because COVID's not as big of a problem as it used to be. So I'm glad to hear that.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know what the numbers are for the call center versus the storefront office workers, but I also know that there are some of us that work for the Virtual Eligibility Center, call center, that still prefer to work in an office.
Right, that's what I mean. It's kind of personal. It's like whether you like it or not, how it works for you. I mean, I get that. That does make sense. Because if you have 3 little kids and they're noisy all day, you can't be, it just depends on your lifestyle.
True.
Yeah.
So I am, well, in fact, I'll be 60 here in a couple of months. I have no children, and I am
Right.
not married, so I'm totally single. And so I have a dog and a horse, and neither one of them bother me, so...
Yeah. I mean, like, I can see how someone like you could work from home, but what if you hated it and didn't want to? You know what I mean? So it's just really personal.
It really is. So if I hated it and didn't want to work from home, they would make room for me in a storefront office in a heartbeat.
Right. That's good to hear. I like that. I'm actually glad to, because I've always felt the
Yeah.
world needed we needed more of that. So that's good to hear. Anyway, I'm sorry if I'm
Right.
taking up too much of your time. Is there anything else I need to answer?
No, you're fine.
Any more questions for you guys, or
No,
is it all done we're all good to go?
We are. Something else I was going to say, there are some of us that do work from home, not me, I work from home permanently. There's some of us, though, that go into a storefront office a couple, 3 times a week. So they work at home part-time and they work at the office
Oh,
part-time.
that's nice. I like that. Yeah.
So yeah, there are certainly flexibility, certainly options, for
Yeah.
sure.
That's great to hear. I'm really glad to hear that. Thank you for sharing that with me.
You are welcome.
Oh,
All right, Nancy, if
all
you
right.
have you are good to go.
I'm good to go. Thank you so much. You have a nice
You are
day.
so very welcome. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.